Okay, is this thing on? So welcome to our Firefighter Academy. This is going to be the first day of this, and we're up in Aberdeen right now at Firehall number 7. So we're going to bring you guys in for a tour, talk about all kinds of stuff here. Right now we've got engine 1 up here as well. This is where engine 7 lives. So this is the first time we've tried something like this. Hopefully the technology will keep up with us. If the feed does go live, sorry, if it goes dead, we'll try and get it back on here, but don't worry, we will come back. The other thing that I have to let everyone know is that this is a working fire hall. These crews are on duty right now, and they might actually have to go out to a call, and if that happens, then we'll just roll with it. So welcome to Station 7.
Where are you guys disappearing to? Oh, okay. Where do I hide?
Okay, welcome to the fire hall. This is the front entrance where you come in. Station 7 is the newest hall in the city. Nice picture here, one of the oldest halls. So there's a couple main parts to this fire hall. There's the truck area, and then there's the area where the crew spends all their time living when they're not on the trucks going on calls. Welcome everyone. Is it working okay? So firefighters are on duty 24 hours, 7 days a week, even Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, we've got a kitchen here. Now one of the things that I wanted to talk about was in a kitchen, of course, the #1 cause of house fires, residential house fires in Kamloops, are, guess what? That thing right there, unattended fires. So, of course, I've got a whole crew of firefighters here. And because we're in the fire hall 24/7, this is where we cook our meals. So one of the issues is, what do we do when we're in the middle of cooking dinner and all of a sudden we get a call? Firefighter Cashman, would you mind showing us?
So we've got an emergency shutdown button here. So what that does is it cuts everything off in the kitchen in terms of our gas. So then if we are cooking mid-meal and we get a call, we can hit this one button and then we can run out, and we don't have to worry about either burning dinner or burning down this beautiful new fire hall.
Believe it or not, that has happened before. There have been places where crews have gone out to go fight a fire and they had a fire back in their fire hall. So obviously we don't want that to happen, so we're taking all the safety steps. Okay, now this fire hall also is sprinklered, so that'll help keep us safe. But one of the biggest things for everyone at home, we just changed the clocks. So we want to make sure that everyone takes the time to check their smoke alarms today. So if your mom and dad haven't done that yet, make sure you get them to check all your smoke alarms and your carbon monoxide alarms. Okay, on with the tour. If we come out this way, one of the things that we do here when not on calls is train. And this fire hall was set up to help us practice a lot of our rope rescue stuff. So we've got this tower. That was built. We're just going to take you up to the top here. And this area can be used for lots of different things. So one is we can dry our fire hoses up here. After a fire, we wash everything, and then we can hang the hoses up in this tower. And as you can see, it's a long way down, so they can just hang there until they're dry. The other thing we can do, I'm a little bit out of breath after coming up those stairs, so we use that to practice and to train for fitness and for high rises. And then out here, again, you can see it's kind of a long way down. And this is where we do some of our high angle rope rescue practice. So we can set up rope systems off the building here and go over the edge. I wonder if anyone at that daycare is watching right now.
Sandpipe, fire fit.
So this is something that you might see in some of the bigger buildings around town, and we have this in here again just to practice. This is a standpipe. This is what brings the water up to the higher levels in a high rise. So we hook our hoses up to this, and then we can fight the fire. So we can actually pump water through this, and because everything's open here, we can use water in here and let everything drain out the bottom. That's a lot of stairs. Okay, so we're gonna head over into the truck bay area now. We'll take a look at some of the equipment around the fire hall here. One thing I wanted to say is that we are actually live. So if anybody has any questions or comments or anything, they can type it in into this bottom of the screen there. You can type your questions in, and then it'll be a few seconds delay, but we'll check them over and see if we can answer anything, or if there's anything else that you want to take a look at. I'll head out front, it's probably a better signal. Okay, so apologize if any of this is breaking up. Apparently our feed is a little bit glitchy, but we'll try and see if we can improve that. And we were saying, if anyone has any comments or questions, just enter them in the bottom of the screen there, and we'll try and get to your questions. So obviously we've got a fire engine in the hall here. Each hall around town has one fire engine. And usually there's several other items. So here at Station 7, over here, this truck looks pretty much the same. This is a water tender. Is that working better, Kevin?
It is, yeah.
So this part of the truck, it looks the same, but you can see how there's two wheels there, whereas the fire engine just has one. That's because this truck's a lot heavier, because this whole area you're looking at here is pretty much all water. So how do you guys explain what we might need this truck for?
Yeah, so we've got areas in Kamloops that are unhydrated, kind of around town. So where we don't service a community that has a hydrant, we send something like this along. So this gives us kind of big waters and helps us supplement our fire engines. places like out on the highway, if we have maybe like a big tractor trailer on fire or something like that, grass fires where there's no hydrants around, this is kind of our use of big water.
One place you might have seen this, or when this truck was used recently, was the big fire at the dump. So that's an example of somewhere where we don't have hydrants there, so they have to keep bringing water in with the big truck like this. Okay, so this is our support truck. This is kind of like an all-purpose truck. You know, a fire engine is like a rolling toolbox. We have all kinds of different tools for different situations all through the engine. And on Wednesday we're going to do a good tour of engine 1 and rescue 1 when we're at station 1. But this truck here, you know, we really, for all the different types of call that we go to, we can't really carry equipment